Imagine a world where men were destined to lead, women were meant to follow, and children existed at the bottom of a rigid hierarchy. This was Aristotle's view of human relationships. He believed men were natural leaders endowed with reason and strength, while women were subordinate helpers, closer to children in their capacity for agency. But was Aristotle's hierarchy accurate? Today, we know the human experience is far more nuanced than his framework suggests. To understand a better framework, we start with a universal truth. Everyone begins life as a child, a follower by necessity. Boys and girls alike are dependent, submissive, and guided by adults. As they grow, their paths diverge. Women often retain a follower mentality into adulthood, channeling their strengths into caregiving and nurturing roles, while frequently deferring leadership to men. Men, however, face a pivotal transition. Some rise to become dominant, independent leaders, while others remain closer to their childhood follower state. This demonstrates that dominance isn't an inherent trait. It's a rare achievement shaped by biology, development, and social influences. Aristotle's hierarchy oversimplifies the reality of human dynamics. Most men don't naturally evolve into dominant leaders. Leadership requires effort, growth, and opportunity, not just gender. By painting all men as leaders and all women as followers, this perspective dismisses the diversity within genders. It also overlooks women's intrinsic attraction to dominant partners, a preference that has shaped relationships across cultures. While patriarchal systems historically aimed to enforce male leadership, they often fell short of fostering the confident dominance many women desired. Today, shifting societal norms complicate these dynamics. Modern expectations often discourage the assertiveness and leadership traits associated with dominance, leaving many men uncertain of their roles. Meanwhile, women's increasing independence hasn't diminished their attraction to confident, dominant partners, creating a tension between equality and innate desires. This disconnect highlights the need for a more adaptable understanding of gender and relationships. Instead of rigid hierarchies, we can view gender dynamics as a spectrum of development. Everyone starts life as a follower, but some men and women grow into leadership roles to varying degrees. Women often gravitate toward the security and guidance of a dominant partner, while men must actively cultivate their leadership traits through effort and opportunity. Aristotle's framework was shaped by his time, but it fails to capture the complexities of today's world. By understanding dominance and leadership as developmental traits rather than inherent states, we can better navigate the evolving landscape of gender and relationships. Recognizing our shared beginnings as children and the diverse paths we take into adulthood can help us build stronger, more balanced connections in an ever-changing society.